What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? I think I figured out what the issue is. I think I have too many browsers open on my phone, so that's why it's not working correctly. Because when I log in, it starts buffering and everything. Oh shit! Did it just cut out? But what's up, everybody? Enough of that complaining. I'm happy that y'all here. It is late. It's getting late. Why you gotta be here? What's up, Claudette? What's up, Andrea? What's up, Trinity? What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. Go ahead and hit that like button, all that good stuff. Usually, something like this I would do on the backup channel, but I decided to go live on here since I didn't go live today. I did, like I told you guys yesterday, I was going to chop up the video and then re-upload it. So that's what I did. So those were those premieres and stuff like that. Sorry for your loss. What happened? Wait, hold on. Oh no! I'm sorry about that, Claudette. Can we please put hearts in the chat for Claudette? I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm happy that you're still here, watching watching the show. Yeah, I definitely sorry about that. Oh no. That's horrible. Shout out to everybody coming in the room. We're gonna have a good show for you. We definitely gonna have a good show for you. All right. Thank you guys for putting hearts in the chat. I see Jelly, TWV. Thank you. Thank you. Um I had this thought earlier today, and I was kind of thinking about how I was afraid of failing. And what I mean by that is that sometimes you're doing very well, everything seems to be going good for you, and then something can happen where in a snap of a finger it can be gone. And with social media, it's been like a gamble, and I don't think people really talk about this too much and like really honest about it. It's a huge gamble, and I love gambling, but it's really a gamble because you don't know if what you're doing what you're doing right as far as posting or whatnot is probably working for you for now, but then there's going to be something else that comes along and you might get sucked by the algorithm and pushed far down and nobody might see your videos. YouTube especially don't like sending out notifications, so you might not ever see me one day and be like, damn, where's AT2? And literally I might still be producing content, but you don't know because YouTube ain't sending out notifications. Um, as well as shit, some people just get sick and tired of you, right? And they just go like, yeah, I'm done with this YouTuber. I'm moving on to somebody else. This person sucks, or this person is not who I thought they were or going to be. So it's a multitude of things. You're always worried about constantly keeping up with the times, keeping up, especially with what I do. I have to keep up with trending topics and think of interesting things to talk about and subjects. So it is a little challenging more than me talking about my life. Um, and my life isn't that interesting. Like, I sleep, eat, and shit like everybody else. So yeah, it's not that interesting. And again, what I hate is that I can't share my life with you because there's people who like to judge. If I share my life with you, I have to be able to take what people, how do I put this? If I share my life, then I'm opening myself up for criticism. And the thing is that I can take the criticism, but people in my family, my friends, they didn't sign up to take criticism. So if I'm hanging out with friends, I'm not posting it on social media. Now, I might post it on Snapchat. A lot of people don't follow me on Snapchat. I might post it on there, but as far as like my actual life, I'm not posting it here on YouTube. These people are horrible. They don't deserve to know anything about my real life. Like, honestly, to tell you the truth. But the thing is, I don't hide anything. If you ask me a question, I'll answer it. And I do share things. I share a lot. I feel like I share too much. mind you, if you've been following me since the beginning, you know I came on here. I said I was unemployed and I'm just here to have fun, have a good time. I came out the gate letting y'all know I was unemployed. Before then, I didn't have to say that. I could have just said, "Oh yeah, I'm a lawyer." That's what I should have said. If I could redo it over again, I would definitely say I was a lawyer because it seemed like everybody and their mama want to be a lawyer now. But anyway, um, I would have said I was a lawyer and made up some kind of job or something like that. But no, I was honest. There was a lot of people during the pandemic who were unemployed. A lot of people got laid off. It wasn't nothing wrong with that. But there was a lot of criticism. There was even people who said they were going to call, why did I say CPS? Um, the unemployment office and let them know I was making money on YouTube. Mind you, I wasn't making any money at that time. So what they were saying was bullshit. But again, there's people that are trying to my get the IRS on me, say they were going to call unemployment, try to get my unemployment taken, get my EBT, even though I didn't get EBT. And I tried. They denied me. They said I made too much money on unemployment. Bullshit. TLAT2, yeah. Yeah, I would have been the lead attorney the second. But I was always open and honest. Even when I moved into my uncle's house, I was like, "Oh, I'm moving to my uncle's house." I didn't know that that was like an insult saying that I moved into my uncle's house. Like, it's not like I moved in with a whole bunch of family and like he's married with kids and I'm just living here just bumming. But people took it that I was bumming. They still say I'm a bum, and I'm completely fine if they feel that I'm a bum. I do not care. I do not mind. Uh, Shout out to Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara, I did get your DM. I just didn't answer because, like, I'm gonna let old heads fight. Like, I can't get involved with you and Marcella. I gotta let y'all duke that out. Like, what can I do? Like, there's nothing I can do, Miss Barbara. You know, Miss Barbara wanted me to mediate a conversation between her and Marcella. I don't know what happened, but I just knew if I got involved in the shit, it wouldn't be good for me. Anything with Miss Barbara more than likely is gonna go south, but you know what it is. What's up, Jasmine? You're smart, likable. We don't care. Thank you. I appreciate that. What's up, Callie? Um, it's a it's a risk opening up your life because I didn't know there was a such thing as doxing. I didn't know that people try to look you up and find information. Luckily, there's nothing that I'm hiding that I have to worry about. But still, like, why are you looking up my information? Like, you know, you know what you want to say. Let them host. Thank you, Princess. You said what I wanted to say. Um, but like, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with letting people get to know you. I think that's one of the things that make me more relatable is people do know about me. I could be one of these people. One of these people, you don't know what they doing behind that bubble. You don't know what they doing behind that avatar. They could be doing anything behind that avatar and you wouldn't even know. But here I am, myself. I'm not pretending to be nobody. I never said I was Denzel, and then then when I turn on the camera, I look like Professor Clump and shit. They be naked. Yo, they really, Princess. They really be naked behind that. Yeah, they do. Remember, there's like some camera. Yo, I think even if you an avatar, you should make sure like you look a little presentable. Like we done seen people flash people. We done seen people without their wigs on. We done Yeah, because it's that one lady. Why y'all got me talking about people? This is Princess' fault. She got me talking about people. There's this one lady that lives in the UK, right? And like this po lady, um, she does not look the best. She literally, and here's the thing, this is why I don't feel bad about talking about this lady real quick. Because she talks so much shit about people, right? She really don't like Americans at all. She's one of those snobby British, yeah, she don't like Americans at all, right? And she just talks about people like a dog. But when she ever has a camera slip, she literally is like bald headed and like she bald headed, ugly, ashy, everything of the sort. Like this lady is just fugly, and she has the nerve to talk about people and say the most disgusting, heinous things. Like it's not okay. Like when she implied that there was some incest going on in my house, like that's when I was like completely done because I don't play with that shit. You know, the lady is horrible, so I don't feel bad talking about her bald headed ashy ass. It's no hate. It's no hate to her. I hope she's doing good, but you still bald headed and ashy. Shit. Right, Melanie. Melanie know who I'm talking about. Have a good night, Jekyll. Thank you for being here. Po thing, Thank you. I appreciate that. And I try to be good to people. I try to treat people how I would want to be treated. Um, ooh, shut up. Well, shit. We might as well tell stories, right? I hate sometimes talking to other YouTubers and content creators. I know we've had this conversation before on the backup channel about, I hate these people, but it's not just the Jaguar rights sector. It's like overall. I remember I was in Uncle Tim. Shout out to Timothy Blaine. I was in his chat and he had a guest on, right? And he was like, "Oh, it's AT2." And like I love when I go to like even today I went to the Messy Sweet Spot channel and she was all like, "Y'all, it's AT2 here." Why did I do it? Why did I do a voice? But yeah, Messy Sweet Spot showed me love. And like Messy Sweet Spot has been on YouTube for years and even called me like a big, remember I told you guys, she said, "Yeah, this is a big YouTuber." I was like, wow, like you say that about me? Like you almost have 500,000. Like I shocked, right? So anyway, and like Uncle Tim, Timothy Blaine, he shows so much love whenever I come to his channel and be like, "Yeah, there's the big time YouTuber over there." And trust me, I don't want everybody to say that when I come to their chat. But I remember he had somebody up on his panel, and mind you, I had no beef with this person that he had up there. And they were all like, "Oh, do you watch AT2?" And he was like, "I've seen a couple of videos." And some of y'all might be all like, "AT2." All he said was, "Yeah, I've seen a couple of videos." Like, what, like, what's wrong with that? No, 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 no. It's a way that people say things and go about it that I'm all like, oh, well, that makes a lot of sense now. Okay, you one of those kind of people. And I don't know if, oh, maybe they heard something or maybe they didn't like some of my commentary. And, that's perfectly fine. But I caught the slick shade and I caught the bullshit that you was trying to allude to, like, oh man, I don't really funk with him. I caught it. So just know that I've seen that. Um, but it's cool. No hate. No hate. It is what it is. Like sometimes I don't like going into you guys' chats. Not necessarily Timothy Blaine or Messy Sweet Spot, mostly the Jaguar right people. I do not like going in their chats because they people terrorize me. Like all the people in the chat literally hate me. And I'm all like, oh shit, I gotta go in this fucking chat. And I try to say hi and then that's it. I don't try to say hi back to people. I might throw in a couple of one-liners and stuff like that, but you won't see me go, somebody knock on my door? Oh, never mind, that wasn't that. Um, but you might see me, throw in a couple of one-liners. But for the most part, I'm all like, I know I am not safe in this chat. I know these people are going to eat me alive. And the thing is that I'm not afraid of no one, but I don't want to put the content creator in a predicament. You know what I mean by that? Because what will happen is that I'm going back and forth with somebody in their chat, and then they're going to want the other content creator to make a decision or make um, some kind of whatchamacallit. It would just make it awkward between me and the content creator. So I try to keep my interaction minimum, unless I know it's going to be somewhere where I'm safe. You know, I remember going into someone's chat, and I don't hate this content creator, but I'm gonna say their name. Um, Unwind with Teddy. I remember going in her chat saying, "Hey, everybody," and she was all like, "Oh, AT2's here. AT2, you're allowed to be in this chat." There was also somebody else had said that too. Her name was Simply DJ. Simply DJ. I remember, like I think she still has a channel, but I think she moderates. I don't know. I don't remember who she moderates for, but I remember going to her channel. She was like, "Oh, AT2, you're welcome in this chat." Whenever I hear like people say, "Oh, you're welcome" or "You're allowed to be here," it's either you probably been talking shit about me or you hang around people that talk shit about me. I don't feel comfortable in those chats, you know? And like I said, it's no hate, but when you put that out there like, "Oh, you're welcome to be here," uh and it wasn't in like a joking way either. It was like, we know you got cooties, but it's okay for you to be here. I don't like that, you know? So probably I will never revisit again. I'm not telling you guys not to revisit, but I'm just saying I will never revisit. Like, I'm cool on that. Anywhere where I'm not wanted, I'm not one of those people. Like, a lot of y'all like going to chats that y'all unwanted in. As soon as you show me, as soon as you give me your ass to kiss, I'm not going there. I'm sorry. As soon as you show me your ass to kiss, I promise you I'm not going back. I'm staying far away. You know, there's a lot of people that will have me whatchamacallit, be all like, "No, give them another chance. They're cool. They're this and that." Well, they're cool to you, but they're not cool to me. So no, I'm not going back. I'm not revisiting. I'm not trying to be cool with this person, that person. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, it's no hate, but I'm gonna stick in my corner. I'm gonna stay in my little corner on the side, and that's it. And thank you guys for wishing Claudette condolences. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for doing that. I do want to interrupt my conversation and say that, definitely. Um, AT2, you didn't think they were saying that you're welcome to be in their chat as opposed to others that are not welcome? Ooh, that's a good question, Tiffany. I just didn't. Let me be a little cocky for a minute. I'm a motherfucking boss. So when I come to your chat, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna sound cocky right now. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm gonna sound cocky. If AT2 come in your chat, I expect a red carpet rolled out. I'm not gonna lie. Now, if I go somewhere to like a IT high tech sector or something like that, I don't expect people to know who I am. But if it's in this sector, I expect motherfuckers to roll out a red carpet when they see me in their motherfucking chat. I'm not gonna lie. Why I gotta lie? I'm not lying no more. That's it. If AT2 is in your motherfucking chat, you roll out the red motherfucking carpet and you let people know, "Hey, AT2 is here. Oh my God, it's AT2. But if you give me like, "Oh, you're welcome to be here," or "Oh, hi AT2, I won't be back. I won't come back. Trust me. You don't, like I said, you only have to give me your ass to kiss one time and I'm done. I'm done. Don't play any games with me. Thank you, Nisha. I appreciate that. That's how I feel though. Like, y'all know who AT2 is. Like, don't pretend like you don't know who AT2 is. Like, come on now. We gonna pretend. It's very frequent. It's very not frequent. It's very rare. I'll step into somebody's chat that has no clue who an AT2 is or something like that. Like there are some. Like I'm not gonna say I'm well known, but uh, you know who an AT2 is. Even my profile picture is my face and everything like that. I would see if I was an avatar. Like for example, I've seen Tiffany before, right? Well, that's Miss Barbara right there. But I've seen Tiffany in chats before, so I know who Tiffany is. But if I just seen a regular Tiffany, everybody and their mama name is Tiffany. Like I would be like, oh hi Tiffany. I'm not gonna roll out a red carpet for a Tiffany. But if I see an AT2, I'm gonna roll out the motherfucking red carpet because AT2, that sounds like a motherfucking celebrity. That sounds like a star. That's how I feel. You can't change it. Y'all can say I'm cocky or whatever, but you can't change how I feel. I'm just being honest, y'all. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not kidding. That's how I really shit. Shit, I put that on my mama. Shit, I ain't lying. Put that on mama. Shit. I promise you, I'm not kidding about none of that, what I just said. But AT2, when Mims comes in your chat, you be normal. You don't be all giddy or nothing. No, 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 no. Listen, no, no, no. Mims, here's the thing. Mims was a subscriber before he became a content creator. Mims has been following me, I don't think since the beginning, but the beginning. Like he's been here through all the chats. That's how he knows, like, Evangelist Val, Red Label. He was just a subscriber. And so I feel like I always show him love. I hope he doesn't feel like I'm shady to him. I hope he doesn't. But next time, I will make sure to roll out the red carpet for Mims. I promise you. I will roll out the red carpet. But I don't feel like I'm being shady. I feel like if I was being shady, I feel like he would tell me. Hopefully he would tell me. But yeah, I'll be like, oh, what's up, Mims? Like I'm okay, so I don't expect you to be like, oh my God, stop the show. Like if I'm in the middle of the sentence and I see you, I'll be like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, hey, Miss Barbara, I'm acknowledging you. But I feel like when it's kind of like that, like, oh, who are you? And that kind of stuff, like there's a difference. And Tiffany, I know you're just playing devil's advocate, but I just want to let y'all know, like, it's definitely a difference from what I'm saying and what people do to me. 82, since you gave me your, when did I give you, Miss Barber, shut up. I ain't even gonna read that. Yeah, pass the collection plate around. Thank you. What's up, Deidre? Thank you for being here. Callie, thank you. See, y'all agree with me. See? Yeah, Mim started after us. Yeah. And listen, y'all hear me almost like at least once a week give Mims his flowers. I'll be like, Mims is killing the game. He's doing his stuff thizzle. Like the way he like came up so fast and so quickly, like it's amazing. Like I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. You guys always hear me say that. So yeah, like I feel like I give him the red carpet all the time. Darion, let me roll out the red carpet for you. Here you go. I'm rolling it out for you. Yeah, we all kind of grew up together. Yeah, it's like Princess, like I'll be like, oh, what's up, Princess? Some content creators go to others' chats for clout. Yeah, there's a lot of that. Yo, someone told me like because I remember I talked about sub farming. There's a YouTuber that recently came back and like now they pretend like they don't know me anymore. What's up, Betty Boo? They pretend like they don't know me anymore. And I was like, wait, what just happened? But they were sub farming. They were trying to get their subs up. And so they're like, oh, let me use AT2 because he's a dumbass and respectful to everybody. Now I know I need to be an asshole. I'm too respectful to people. That's the problem. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for my flowers. Thank you. I'm not sucking. Oh, God. I'm just being honest. I want a red carpet. Is that too much to ask for? Yeah, I don't want no dry high. I feel like, I'm excited to see you. I feel like that's good enough. Don't give me no dry ass high. Like, Because I don't have to be there. That's how I feel. I don't have to be there. I'm trying to show you love. I'm trying to bless your chat, and you trying to act dry and shit like that. No, fuck you. I'm getting the hell up out of here. You know, I'm only there for 5 minutes anyway. Shit, at least shut up. Don't judge me. I'm only there for 5 minutes anyway. At least show me some love. Shit, while I'm there for the 5 minutes. Shit, you know. Yeah, I don't know why Miss Barbara acting stank. Yeah. Didn't I just tell y'all to roll out the red carpet for me? I don't know why she acting like that. Thank you, Claudette. I appreciate that. One thing love about you're fair. However, I think Melanie is Wait, Jasmine! It is Melanie's birthday. You can't say that on her birthday. You can't. No, it is her birthday. And by the way, happy birthday, Melanie. Happy birthday to you, Al. Thank you, K Money. I appreciate that. Thank you for rolling out that red carpet. And everybody, please, please, please go ahead and wish Melanie a happy birthday. She had a celebration over on her channel about an hour ago. Excuse me. And I know I'm on the West Coast, so technically it's still your birthday. It's your birthday until Hawaii goes to midnight. So Hawaii is like 3 hours before me. So yeah, some people celebrate their birthday all month. What's up, Nalita? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Jasmine, you got to calm down with all that. It's her birthday. Yeah, we can't disrespect her on her birthday. Nah. And then, especially after I had a thing, a whole thing about how I don't feel comfortable in other people's chat, I'm definitely going to make sure Melanie feel comfortable on her birthday. Like, yeah. Late night messiness. You know how this show is. It's always some shit. Thank you, everyone. I just wanted to make sure everybody said happy birthday. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Oh, and definitely Melanie definitely rolls out the red carpet for me. Like she even put me on her Mount Rushmore, which I know I told you guys this already, but I'm honored by that because sometimes I don't feel like AT2 gets the love that he deserves. Yes, I'm talking about myself in third person. But sometimes I feel like I don't get the love that I deserve. Like I feel like people just think like, AT2 is whatever. I never get like the praise that I deserve. A lot of my influence is in these YouTube streets. I tell y'all all the time, a lot of my influence is all throughout these different content creators. And they'll never go like AT2 was the one who inspired me. But Melanie is one of the few who always shows me love and be all like, yeah, he is on my Mount Rushmore, always helping me out. Like she's one of the few that actually shows love. It's very rare, unfortunately. Um, and then you have Stephanie Collins, who pisses me off all the time. So, definitely a contrast. but in fairness, yeah, it's nice to know that you're appreciated. A lot of people don't appreciate you, and especially when, like I told you about the other YouTuber, once they get whatever out of you, they're done. Like they don't care. As soon as they get whatever information or whatever they want out of you, they don't deal with you. They don't talk to you. They pretend like you don't exist. I've never been one of those people to use and clout chase. I know a lot of y'all like to say, oh, well, didn't you use and clout chase Sherelle's world? No, baby. I was already a YouTuber before then. I already had a channel with 4,000 subscribers before I even went on Sherelle's channel. Like, I built it from the ground up. Like, there was no handouts back in the day. I did the work. What's up, Tina Bean? Thank you. I appreciate that. I love the new subscribers. Oh, y'all like the? I'll try to do more late night lives. I'll try to go live late night. At least like a wrap up of everything that we talked about during the day. But yeah, shit, that grind was hard. And granted, Jaguar Right wasn't why I got monetized and stuff like that. Like I did talk about Jaguar in 2020 and stuff like that, but it's not how it was now. Like now, like it's like channels directly um not related to her. What am I trying to say? Channels like about her, like just about her. Like it wasn't like that before. Like we used to talk about everything. Like shit. We was locked up in the house. Like we had no choice but to talk about everything going on. YouTube was hot. The views was viewing. Um, People were at home. They were stuck in the house, so they had no choice but to watch everybody. And the money was good. All the unemployment and all the PPP loans. People was super chatting, cash app, and everything like that. Shit. It was a good. Listen, we need another pandemic. Let me not say that. I take that back. I take that back because I know people who have lost their lives. But okay, not another pandemic. We just need another sit down. We just need another sit down, and a couple of weeks in the house so we can get them views and everything else up and get the money flowing and everything like that. That's all I want. That's all I want. Because I know if I knew what I know now, oh, it would be over for y'all. It would be over. I know I would be at 100K. I know it. I would be at 100K already. Which we gonna get there. I definitely found you during the scandalous time Oh, that's when you found me? Oh, wow. Yeah, it was very ghetto. And thank you for sticking around. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was, oof, man, hard times. It was no joke. We've been through a lot. Yeah, she was mostly going to big channels then, right? That's the sad part when people do that. I'm glad you don't move like that. I'm also glad you acknowledge us. That's what I love about you, handsome. Thank you. Yeah, I always try to. Like when it's like, it's only like about 80 people in here. So when it's slow like this, I can kind of catch up with you guys and stuff like that. But when it's like 300 people, and beyond, yeah, unless you send a super chat where I see it's green or something, or the colors and stuff like that, then yeah, I'll stop and answer those. But usually, I'm just trying to go with the flow because there's so many people and it's hard. You speak well and you're not biased and derogatory. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, all that mess. Uh huh. Messy folks in conversation tonight. Definitely. Um, 82 and disability, massive fraud too. Oh yeah, disability. Yep. It was unemployment and it was all that. They were all doing frauds. I knew people that got. Oh, I probably shouldn't say this, but I knew people who did some shit. And I was like, damn, how I get me another unemployment card? Shit, man, what a time. Oh, you did? Oh, okay, that's cool. And that's what it's about. Like we're supposed to spread the love, spread the wealth, like introduce people to other YouTubers. Um, because I'll be honest, for a while I felt like, well, damn, I'm gonna stop because like, what if I end up hating this person or I have a falling out? Like, I don't know. Um, Amber says we were eating better. Right, definitely not like us. Not at all. YouTube won't let me super chat right now. Oh, it won't? Well, let me give you my banking and my routing number so you can give me some money. Well, no, I don't have to do that. You see the shit up there. I'll just read it aloud when you send it. Uh, I'm just kidding, Stephanie. Oh, Princess, happy 11 months. I was gonna say happy birthday. Why did I say happy birthday? Rolling out the red carpet. RIP to the investigation. Oh man. Your numbers will really up once Diddy was indicted and charged. If you stay consistent on it, especially during late night. Yeah, you know, the thing is that as far as numbers, I've always been good on that. Like I always, um, it's only when I'll say like the slow month. September is another slow month, but like April, May, it really slows down for my channel. No matter what I do, like the algorithm pushes me down. So those months I kind of struggle. But you guys know I'm monetized on Facebook, so that made up for it. And shit, I was making a lot of money on Facebook, but since I had got suspended recently, y'all, they done kicked me down that algorithm. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've only made $20 so far this month on Facebook. Mind you, I was at least pulling in a cool two to 3,000 from Facebook. This month, since that whole suspension went down, $20. I'm not lying to y'all. Whew. Who fake now? I thought I was the fakest. No, Genesis, did I say you was fake? I don't think I said you was fake. No, I said you weird as hell. That's what I said. You weird as hell. Oh, I did put that in the title, the whole Two-Face thing. So what I mean, well, I kind of did already explain it to you guys. Like basically, it's like you got people that showing you fake love. They're trying to gain subs off of you, try to get shout outs, and then once they get once they get what they need out of you, they completely turn on you and abandon you. Like I said, there's people that will never say like AT2 helped me, AT2 showed me love, AT2 did this. There's people that will never do that. And it's completely fine. I get the game. I understand it. And I think it's all about respect too. Unfortunately, not everybody shows respect. Like they think like, oh, well, I got it. I'm this, I'm that. But trust me, there's always going to be somebody bigger than you or somebody else to humble you. I promise you, you will be humbled. Shit, just like I got humbled on Facebook. Remember I was talking all that shit about how I'm rich? Oh yeah, I went back to broke. AT2, I know people to my nephew got his left town, but they gonna get his left town, but gonna get damn. Oh, with the fraud. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people was getting in California, but they lived in other states. A lot of them live in Vegas, but they live in other states and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Jelly. I appreciate that. I never did that though. Come on, AT2 left my ass off. I might jump from here to there, but no, that's the weird stuff you do. Like that's what I'll be talking about. You know, you be going here and there, and then you be visiting channels of people that don't even like you. I'll be like, they don't even like you, Genesis. Why are you over there? But Genesis, to tell you the truth, you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that will go to channels where people don't like them, and I'm all like, why are y'all doing like y'all pretend like that's your baby daddy and you can't get over him and you keep going back to him even though you know he ain't shit. I'll be always. Yo, I've even seen a YouTuber say, you need to give me $500 so I can unblock you. And when you give me $500, I'll unblock you. What? What? I thought that was crazy when I heard this YouTuber say that. I was all like, you gotta be out your fucking mind. Thinking that it's that important. Like, I can just watch you from the bushes. Like, if you block me, you block me. Like, I ain't going back there. Yeah, like that's crazy to me that people like don't let no YouTuber talk to you crazy. Even if it's me, don't let no YouTuber talk to you crazy. You better check them when they need to be checked because that's the thing. When you don't check them, they get emboldened and then they feel like they can talk to everybody crazy and then nobody says anything. When you don't say nothing, nobody checks it, and the behavior continues. Yes, Jeffy, yeah. JFE, yes, it's live. We live. At least you say when you don't like someone, though. A lot of them are happy to take your support, and yeah, exactly. I don't like that. Yeah, they'll take your money. They'll, use you, try to manipulate you. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. Excuse me. And my thing is like, I'm gonna always be honest. I don't do that. Well, some people call me a flip flopper. I know y'all be like, "Oh, you a flip flopper when it comes to Jag and all this." I know y'all like to say that, but in reality, no, I don't flip flop. I know with this YouTube shit, it's kind of like it's so much fakeness. Like that's really the problem. It's a lot of fakeness. And so I'll be like, okay, well, you want to play fake? I'm gonna play fake too. That's kind of like my thought process behind it. But in real life, once you cross me, I'm done. You can ask family about that. Wink, wink. Some of y'all already know about that. I ain't gonna even go down deep into that, but you cross me, I'm done with you for the rest of your life. Because I plan on living longer for the rest of your life. During the pandemic, there was a lot of drama in these YouTube streets. Yep, especially the Avatar drama. Yes, yo, right, all of that. Um, yeah, having big CCs to collect super chats and GoFundMe. Yeah, it was a lot going on, y'all. Yeah, all I can say about that when it comes to giving money, if it feels like a scam, it's probably a scam. That's all I can tell you. Because I don't want y'all to be all like, oh yeah, AT2 told me you were scamming. No. The only thing I can tell you is that if it feels like a scam, it's probably a scam. I've gotten a scam before. Um, and I don't hate this person at all. And this person's not even around, so I can say it. Her name was Red Hot. And I remember she said she was a cancer survivor, and then she was in the hospital and stuff like that. And she had her mom contact people, and they started a GoFundMe, and she was on life support and all this stuff. Well, come to find out, the lady was eating good. She was fine. She was at the house that she said she wasn't at the house. It was a lot going on, y'all. The lady completely lied to us and created. You remember that? Yeah. No, yo, I should have told that story during the anniversary. I'm gonna save that story time. Yeah, I'm gonna save all that for another different time. But yeah, we were all sharing the GoFundMe. We all were all like, yo, she had us full, and she at least got like, I think she had like about like a cool 2,000, maybe a little under 2,000, but it was somewhere around there. But and I don't know if they ended up because I think yeah, it's like a crime to scam people. So I don't know if she got put in jail or yeah, I never knew what happened. Yeah, yeah, it was so thing. It's weird because I remember that night. So it was me. It was gonna be me, Tenneke, Bossy, listen, bossy, there's no drama between us. I wish you the best. I hope you got a lot of oxygen in your tank, but it's still fuck you. But I don't wish nothing bad about you. And then there was another girl, but I forgot her name. I don't even think she's on YouTube anymore. And we were all going to do a panel and expose her. They ended up doing it, but I backed out because there was some drama happening with me. So I was all like, I don't think this is right. And maybe that was my karma. You was gonna expose this girl for being a scammer, and so then people started rumors and shit about you. So maybe you shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it was karma for me. I don't know. But anyway, we decided not to do it. So yeah. But I gotta. You know what? I want to. I'm probably blocked by all these. And I don't hate Tenneke either. I don't hate her. But I might be blocked. But I'm curious to see like was an investigation done with the GoFundMe? Like what happened? Hopefully Tenneke is in the bushes and like she'll answer it. Bossy, if you in the bushes, I know I said I hope you got a lot of oxygen in your oxygen tank, but if you in the bushes, can you give us an update? Like, did they do an investigation? Did she get arrested? I don't know. Red Hot. Red Hot was her name. Red Hot with 2 T's. Yeah, and I actually like Red Hot. She was so cool. She was dope as hell. Well, if you're blocked, then there's no problem. You can speak freely here. Right? Exactly. If I'm already blocked, I might as well just say what's on my mind, right? I'm telling you. And what? Whew. Shit, I'm gonna say some controversial shit. Okay, I'm gonna say it. But why all the ladies over 55 are all messy as hell? Like, I'm telling you, all the ladies over 55 are messy as hell. Like, they be in all. That's why I can't stand Bossy. Like I said, I wish her the best. I don't hate her or anything like that. She definitely screwed me, but I don't hate her anymore. Like, years ago, I'm over it. But like, all the ladies over 55 are all messy. Like, why is that, y'all? I don't get it. Like, they be having the most drama. Maybe I should just say over 50. Because, like, listen, if my mama was on here screaming and yelling, her internet would be unplugged. First of all, let me tell you how. And my mom's like in her 50s, right? But she barely know how to text. She barely know how to send an email. Like, I would be damned if my mom up here yelling and screaming with some other lady on here. I would lose my fucking mind if my mom was up here screaming and yelling. I'm serious. Like, I would be like, what are you doing? I mean, it's one thing for me to scream and yell, right? But seeing my mom, like, don't you got work in the morning? Listen, it's almost midnight. I know my mom in the bed already. She in the bed, getting ready for work tomorrow. She's not on YouTube screaming and yelling. Like, come on now. Like that. That's not true. I'm in my 60s. Well, no, Joyce, here's the thing, Joyce. It because there's certain content creators that do fit that description and they be in all the mess and everything like that. Like, I'm not trying to be stressed in my 50s. You know what I mean? And it's not just women, it's old men too. Like, there's this one guy in the B sector named ZX. Like, listen, he done been in like 10 car accidents in the last 6 months, and somehow he's still alive, right? And like, he off the hook. Like I said, I don't plan on being stressed when I'm in, like, when I get to shout out to Uncle Timothy Blaine. He's in his 60s. And like, he get on here and talk his shit, right? But he give you like a good hour and shit like that, right? And that's it. He give you a good hour, he talk his shit, go off, and then he bounce. That's it. But you don't, like, I'm not being that stressed. I'm not doing that. What's up, Gigi? Gigi, she got a real job. She's not on here stressed. Like, I'm not trying to be on here stressed at that age. No, hell no. Like, okay, let's say names. Because I ain't no punk, I'm gonna say names. Miss Val always be going through some shit. She be praying and cussing at the same time. Like, how you evangelist, but then you screaming and cussing and like going off and having all these, going through convulsions and all this drama. And I love Miss Val. If Miss Val is here, she can come out the bushes. I'm fine with that. but like it's too much stress for you. Like, why are you going through all that stress, Miss Val? And I tell her this too. Like, don't think like, oh, you're talking shit about her. No, like you shouldn't be going through all this. Like, damn. Um, yeah, it's like, and then there's this other lady. I don't care if she says something back to me. I don't care. It's this lady named Miss Pam. She got a 22 piece with, her 22 pieces like cocked to the side like this. Pam, like that lady just be screaming and yelling and like she called me a manatee, so I really don't care about whatever she think about me. So I don't have to be nice. But 22 piece Pam, I yeah, another older lady that be yelling and screaming and like what? And mind you, her channel is supposed to be I don't watch, but I heard her channel was supposed to be about women empowerment and starting like a movement for women and helping healing them. But bitch, who you healed? I just got questions. But of course, if we're gonna be honest, her mentor is Dookie Way, and I don't fuck with Dookie Way, so yeah, we know how that go. Mr. Hair Flap, yeah, whatever. They all seem so unhappy, and they need a hobby. Yeah, I gotta ask, like, why y'all so? You know what? Tomorrow night, our late night live, I'm gonna drop the link. Well, no, I probably need to do it in the morning, because they probably already sleeping. But I think I'm gonna do a midday live and be all like, why are all the old people on YouTube stressed? And then I'll have them click the link and we'll have a conversation on like why they so stressed out because shit, y'all make me nervous. I got a good, I got a few good years left in my prime, and like, shit, I don't even want to spend those good years that I got in my prime to be stressed. I'm just telling the truth. But I'm definitely not trying to get to retirement and be stressed. I'm just, like you said, I love ATT. They name names. Yeah, I'll be tired of the guessing game. Like, you got to say a name. Like, so I don't want all that guessing and shit like that. My next live is scheduled in August. It's summertime. Yes, it's summertime. Exactly. Why are you guys stressed like that? Where Miss Barbara crazy ass? Is she mad at me because I called her out? Yeah, Miss Barbara left. Yeah, I guess she mad at me. Yeah, that's fine. She'll get over it. But yeah, Miss Barbara be stressed. Like she wanted me. Like that's why I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to mediate between you and Marcella. Like I don't think. I don't think that's my business to get in. Like I don't know. And I was gonna ask Marcella too. I was like, hey, do you want to have a conversation with Miss Barbara? And like I just didn't know how to approach it, Oh, she's still here. Okay. Let me go ahead and drop this link for Miss Barbara and so she can tell her story. And tell it quickly too. Don't take all day and take us around the moon to tell the damn story either. We ain't got time for that. Because we almost at the hour mark, and I only give a good hour, and that's it. Yeah, they need to touch grass, definitely. Y'all, just like my other video the other day, I know there's gonna be lives done tomorrow about me, and they're gonna be going off on me. Listen, they be so mad at me, but somebody gotta tell the truth. Like everybody is in this cult mentality, and maybe it's like, oh, I don't want to start no shit, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But I mean, like, I see it. Like somebody has to say something and be like, yo, why are all of y'all stressed? Listen, my dad is in his 50s. He retired. He's not stressed. He's actually bored and, trying to figure out like what he wants to do and shit like that. Like my dad is like, thank you, Gigi gonna hit the live tomorrow. Yeah. My dad is like not stressed or anything like that. So I'm all like, You know, like I said, he's bored, but he's not going to hop on YouTube and start shit with people. If he's on YouTube, he's looking up recipes. He's looking up stuff to fix his car and stuff like that. He's not stressed. So I'm all like, I want to be like my dad when, you know, I get that age. I don't want to be stressed. I want to be retired. I don't know if I'm going to be on here cussing people out and stuff like I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Shout out to all my old heads out there that be cussing people out. I don't know if I'm gonna be cussing people out when I get that. I plan on chilling, you know. Listen, I plan on being traveling, having a good time. Now, if I want to cuss somebody out, it's gonna be like a special occasion. I'm not gonna cuss people out every day, you know. Um, it's so much fun. I retire in 18 months. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like for Gigi, it's just fun. It's not, you know, she's not stressed from it. Like you literally have people crying and oh yeah, we can't be crying and going through convulsions and yeah, we can't be doing that. That's too much. Okay, I'm dropping the link, Miss Barbara. Yeah, we can't be that stressed out, y'all. What's up, Virgo? Thank you for being here. Uh, okay, y'all. If y'all never met Miss Barbara before, get ready. That's all I can tell y'all. Really. Um. Oh, y'all want to hear the Avatar song? Hold on. Do 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 do.
Monica, this is for you, baby. Miss Bojangles herself, allegedly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Miss Barbara, to the show.
Thank you, respectable king. You are so respectable. You didn't blow your bag. I got a nice gift for you. Let me just
Oh, thank
quickly,
you.
yeah, let me just quickly tell you what's the situation. I was
Mhm.
on Marcella Speaks panel. You know, I wasn't on a panel, I was in a chat. And she was, you know, she was saying that it was a conspiracy that Donald Trump, it was all of this garbage about a conspiracy. I felt like so upset that an educated fool was up there talking about a man that moved his head 2 inches, could have got his whole brains blown out. Being a patriotic American citizen, I was devastated. But let me go on to say this.
Mhm.
My point was, I was trying to explain when she started trying to tell my story how the gang members are going to save the world by gaining the coalition of marijuana. See, the gang members are going to get the coalition of marijuana and pay taxes, redevelop ghettos, and redevelop communities, countries, and lands. Just
Which
like
gangs?
Yiraka, gang members of the world. That's the
Mm.
revelation. That's my job. That's the revelation for the gang. See, as a young child, you know, I worked for notorious drug dealers. So I found out
Mhm.
where the money was and what we was doing. We was actually selling drugs for the United States government. And my man was actually selling drugs for 151st Street Precinct. I got all of the evidence. So I got all of the evidence where, and I also was canvassing, okay, for the Democratic Party. And I'm going to show you the pictures, me hugging Governor Hochul. And I'm trying to lock up this mayor because he had men from India, okay, in my community buying houses, having illegal weed dispensaries made up. They cashing out. You understand? So I'm trying to bring, let me just get it, let me just gather it up where Marcella Speaks effed up with me. Okay?
Okay.
Here she go. When you get up and go to work, because I wanted to use my Section 8 voucher, because rent
Mhm.
in New York City costs 5,000, 4,000. You
Yeah,
understand?
I'm in Cali. It's
A
expensive here
month,
too.
a month, a month. She says when I get up and go to work, I could talk to her. You fucking unfortunate dick sucking stump bitch.
No, this the main channel, Miss Barbara. Edit,
Oh, I'm
edit
sorry.
some of those
I'm
words.
sorry. I'm sorry. Yo, I can't wait. I cannot wait to serve her. I cannot wait to serve her. My nigga.
Like
You understand?
legally serve her?
No, I can't. Either way she wanted. Either way she wanted. Either way she wanted. I want me and her old ass to be in the ring. I want to knock that bitch out. You understand me?
Wait,
I
you
want to knock
fight
that
her?
bitch out cold. I want to knock that bitch out cold because I dare her come for me unless I sit for her ass. I'm trying to save the fucking world. You understand? Because drug dealers, if we don't save this world, she gonna worry about some 2025. Let me tell you something. When the pandemic was here, everybody in the ghetto loved it. You understand me? My son graduated
We was
with
just
a
talking about
4.0.
EDD fraud.
My son graduated with a 4.0, and we got these NAACP people like Marcella stealing the money from the ghetto. You understand? It had to happen to me.
I don't think Marcella's with the the NAACP.
He's a privileged bitch that thinks she's better than the next black person.
Wait, but what did she do to you, Miss Barbara? You still haven't told us that. Like, you called her names, but you ain't said what she did.
No, for the fact for her to say, when you get up and go to work, then you could talk to me. Let me explain something.
Oh, she said that to you.
Yeah. I want that cunt to know.
Miss Barbara, I ain't gonna lie.
I want that cunt to know. Without an education, I work for Metro North Railroad, Terrence Cardinal Cook Healthcare Center. Bitch, I'm Rick James, bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, Miss Barbara. She gotta eat you up.
She ain't eat me up. That fucking fortunate dick sucker
Put a one in the chat if you think Marcella ate her ass up. Put a one.
No.
Let
me tell you something. She's telling lies. Because she's telling lies. She can't tell my story. Because my situation is serious. If we do not get the control of this marijuana, then everybody's going to be destroyed. Okay? You got to understand, this is how rich, prominent people, children are dying by fentanyl because the government got us selling their fentanyl. Okay, that's why. If we take the control of the government making us sell their fentanyl and heroin, how do they do it? They give us felonies where we can't make no money. You understand? And so we got to stay out there and sell that shit. Or we going to eat McDonald's burgers if we don't. That's
so you think Donald Trump is going to help you get this done?
We're going to ask Donald Trump for the coalition of marijuana. So he wants to clean up his land with drugs and gang members doing bad things. And they're going to write a declaration in the jails how they're going to clean up his streets. You understand? A gang member is not going to let another gang member sell fentanyl in his block, in his community, in his area, unless he say so. That's what you got to understand. See, once the gang members run these communities. You understand? You can't come in my community and do anything, my man. Okay? You can't on my block. My man, you getting jacked. So this fortunate, educated fool gonna get up there to my, how you gonna say the well? We're gonna pay taxes with that shit. We're going to leave America. Black people need to leave America. We need to get our riches and leave America. It's time. The Garden of Edens.
I just want to say, look up Liberia. When you say that, look up Liberia.
Listen, I said what I said, okay? And I, Barbara Coleman, single-handedly got all of these weed dispensaries closed up in my area, sugar, and the mayor's after my Section 8 in my ass. Okay?
Wait, you got the marijuana places?
I got every goddamn weed dispensary that an Indian nigga from another land had opened up. And before I did it, I told him I was going to close their ass down. Every
Why am I gonna
time
be a ninja?
the mayor put me in handcuffs, I let him know that I was reporting this. See, once you got a page and you mention the president on that bitch, you being watched. And I've been watched. And they've been getting that ass. They going to get Mayor Adams for the shit he doing to the ghettos of America. He putting fentanyl in the grabber, making these kids crazy. That's why everybody's crazy in New York City right now. Okay? I know what I'm talking about. So when I get an educated fool bitch that's supposed to be she is a queen. She is a queen. But don't
Thank
be
you.
an
She
ignorant
is.
queen. Don't be an ignorant queen. I got utmost respect for her. Even though we could be like baddies and fight and get it over with, bitch. But me and her gotta go. Me and her gotta go. I want to knock
But
that
Miss
bitch
Barber,
out.
I think the problem is that you have a lot of great ideas,
It's
and
not no
maybe
ideal.
some of them might be
This is not an
questionable. But you have a
ideal.
lot
This
of
is,
great ideas, but it
yeah,
don't
do I?
seem like it's structured.
No, it
Because
ain't no
what
damn
gangs are coming
ideal.
together to help sell the marijuana? Like what gangs?
Let me tell you something. This is not no ideal. For the last 7 years, I was thrown in the pit like Moses. I was living in Tompkins County, Ithaca, New York, like a fucking queen. Everything I touched was gold. You understand me? You understand me? I lost everything I had in my life. It had to happen to me. Hey, I'm telling you, I reported the judges and lawyers in Tompkins County, Ithaca, New York, stealing and killing Black
You said
Americans.
Indica, New York?
Tompkins County, Ithaca, New York.
Oh, Ithaca, New York.
Ithaca,
Okay,
where
I never heard
Cornell
of it.
College is, and Ithaca College. Those Klansmen are stealing Black people shit, housing, preservation, development money, and I've been reporting it. You don't know nothing about a Samuel Pierce trial. See, with Hillary Clinton and them been stealing that housing, preservation, development money. Then I worked as a spy for canvassing for these Democratic parties and found out where their money is. You understand?
Mm.
In
So you
Harlem,
saying
New
they've been
York,
taking the
Mr.
money?
Jordan got me set up by a Dauphine to get punched in my face. No problem.
Wait,
No
who got you set
problem.
up?
Mr. Jordan Wright of Harlem, New York, that just won the election. Okay? I was canvassing out there. Okay? They got me set up. That's a whole nother story. I personally want to
Oh
talk to you.
wow.
I'm not the joker. I could show you pictures. In fact, let me get my phone for my grandchild. I'm going to show you pictures of me hugging Governor Hochul neck. When I tell you that Mayor Adams, he had to close all those weed dispensaries because my friend is a social worker, right? We test the fentanyl, the grabber, it had fentanyl in it. Fentanyl, heroin, and everything.
Wait,
That's
where was
what
the fentanyl? Where was it in the guava?
in the grabber that kids mixed with the marijuana, and he gave these Indian people black work, fake marijuana to sell to the teenagers that's stopping their lungs and everything. I put an end to that shit on my area. He think he's slick. He like, I'm not playing. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. I got a target on my head with the government. But the niggas know not to play with me. Because I'm not out here joking. You can laugh if you want to. I'm telling you. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Kids are out here dying.
The people want to know if you tried did you try the fentanyl or you just tested?
Why you think my throat was sounding like a fucking frog? I had to take that shit in.
Oh wait, so you tried the fentanyl?
Yeah, hell yeah.
What was it
I
hitting
love that
for?
shit.
Did it make you
Let
a
me
little
tell you something.
woozy?
I love the fentanyl. Let me tell you something. AT2. I never wanted to stop getting fucking high. God made me stop getting high, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell the story right, okay? Never. I smoked more than Whitney, Richard Pryor, and Whitney Houston put together. And she was, you want to know something? Go to my page. 7 years when I reached back here. Okay, God put me on Facebook first that I knew nothing about. I have 4 nervous breakdowns. All of a sudden, my language changes. My language, I'm talking tongues. My language changes.
That's where the yata come from?
Yeah, all that stuff. And all my friends can tell you my language just changed within the last 7 years. Okay, so let's go get a brain scan. Maybe it's a brain scan or something, or a tumor or something. Baby, I walk through the valley of shadow of death. And the reason why, you could check my page. We in the revelation. Okay, who's important? The people that they labeling transgender, gay, heterosexual, turning us all out, and the gang members, the people in the ghetto. This world think of us as nothing. You understand? And they don't mind if the gang member die. They don't care. But we are somebody, and those are the kings and queens, and we will rise. You understand me? We gonna get the coalition of marijuana because I'm born in 1963. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, government. Born in 1963. And we're going to get the coalition of marijuana because I sold them drugs out there. And I'm telling the United Nations. And I'm telling everybody, yeah, the biggest informant. That's all, son. But really, what I wanted you to do was bring Marcella up here and have a real conversation so she could know where I really was coming from for real. You understand? I was serious about that. Because for her to get on her panel and try to call, she said I wasn't a troll. She said she's not a child. But then she started disrespecting me. And I uphold that woman. You understand? Always treated her with the utmost respect. But don't do it, babies. Because I'm sick of Cheryl. And I'm sick of all these old bitches up on this line. Let's call the
Wait, what did I
Let's
think you
call
mean
the
Sherelle?
Zeus
What did
channel.
Sherelle do?
I'm 61. I'm older than them bitches. Let's call the Zeus channel, and I'm ready to knock them hoes out.
So now
Cold. Cold. And I'm not
Miss
playing.
Barbara, I think the problem is that they don't want to fight with you. But Miss Barbara, you gotta admit, you have to admit this. You go to people's channels looking for a fight.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Because
I go
you
to
said something
people's
about
channel
like
to
I
show
kiss
them love,
ass or I need
and
to
they
kiss
hate the
somebody's
truth.
ass or something like that.
No, they
earlier
hate
to
the
me.
truth. They hate the truth. I go and show them love, and they hate the truth. Like the lead attorney, he's an educated fool. You understand? He think I'm ignorant, and he don't want me to upset his little cash apps he get. But come on now, stop it. I'm not an ignorant individual.
No,
I
I
show
don't think
love.
you're ignorant. I
I
definitely
show
don't.
love. I'm willing to die for my country like Donald Trump. You understand? I was so
Oh Lord.
devastated. Looking at my president today, he looked really stressed
He's
out.
the former president. He's not the president.
Looking at my president of United States of America, he looked so stressed out. I had to pray for my president.
He's alive. He's all right.
Thank God.
He was at the RNC. He's good.
Oh my God, that was such a tragedy to see. His old cabinet trying to set him up. They don't know. Oh yeah, this is the last thing I want to just leave you with. The revelation was given to me. The immigrants that are in this land, they're gonna leave this America willingly because Donald Trump is gonna buy land so they can mine the ghettos of America marijuana. You understand me? I got the revelation of the ministry.
Oh, was that in Project 25 where he said that? No, it wasn't in there.
It's already done. I'm just letting y'all know what it's to be.
Miss Barbara, the people want to know where they can find your channel at before you leave.
Y'all don't know those links and stuff. My channel is the Underground Railroad. Stop playing with me, AT2, because I'm my channel is the Underground Railroad.
And you expect me to take you? Miss Barbara, the funny thing is when I watch your channel, you don't be this hype and everything like that. It's like when you get on other people's channel, you love to show your ass.
No. I'm just as hype. I am ministering on this one. That's my channel, Message of the Spiritual Army Angels. They could go to that one. And then apartments available in New York City. Those are my channels. I have a message. I was called to minister. And I'm like, how can I minister? I don't know how to read. I don't know how to write. I don't know how to do nothing. But it comes out anyway. She has me ministering. These words are souls, like all of the souls of civil rights activists that are in my head that came for us to rise. The kings and queens have risen. I'm born again. I was sent back, and this time I'm saying I'll die with it. I'm gonna tell the Lord that. I know I'm born back in this time to tell y'all the kings and queens have risen. I've always had a different culture of hair, always wore different clothes. At 5 years old, I knew I was different. I'm sorry.
Oh, you definitely different.
Yep, and
But
I'm
you know, we still love you, Miss
care.
Barbara.
Listen, I don't care what you say. I know I'm different for real.
All right, Miss Barbara. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
up. I
Okay.
don't know if I can promise you a conversation with Marcella.
Well, because we really need to have a talk. Me and her
Well,
really
after
need to
this
have a talk.
video, Miss Barbara, I don't think she's gonna want to
Well,
have
she's
anything to
scared
do.
of me anyway. But let me ask you this. Listen, I need your help. You know, I don't know how to DM and stuff. I'm making a new channel. I'm going to be going to restaurants, seeing if they prejudice against me, how they food tastes. So I need you to open up.
You know what? You should start a TikTok doing that.
Yes, I need your help. I need your educated
It should be
head.
called
You
Another
got to give
Day
me a
at
private
a
lesson.
Prejudice Restaurant.
No, call me. When I try to call you again on that, it's pick up because I need a private lesson. I need you to talk to my daughter, how we got to set up a nice intro and do all of that stuff and all that. I need you to talk to her. So we got to pay for your time.
Okay, so she's gonna help out then.
Yeah, she's gonna help out.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I got somebody that's gonna help out. It's either gonna be my daughter or my other girlfriend, but I really need to contact you as soon as possible on this. Okay.
Not the girlfriend that couldn't tell a story about Diddy
No,
and everybody, right? Not that one. Oh, Lord. Please,
no.
not her.
My girlfriend is not interested in nothing but finding her a man, and she's 65. She ain't get it right yet.
Hey, she's 65. She might still got good coochie, you know?
Baby, please. Well, it's like a new car. You don't put a lot of miles on it. Wait. But
Wait, you said it's a lot of
Wait, you don't put it that way. But 18-2, let me ask you this. Did you at least see the video that I made for Miss Marcella?
No, I did not see the video.
Well, go to my page and go see the damn video. Go see the video. I got her, President Trump, and the gang members mixed up together.
Let me see. Miss Barbara, your channel is hard to find in the algorithm. Like, I see your video by chance.
Yeah.
Messenger for the spiritual aim. Oh, when you put in Messenger, it actually come up, y'all. Okay, yeah. I see the video. Hold on. Let me share.
Put that link in so people could see what I had to tell Miss Thing. Okay. But then you probably, I don't know if I put it on the Messenger page or the apartments available in New York City page.
Hold on. Here we go. Okay, I went ahead and shared it. It's on the Messenger one.
Okay, so definitely let them see so they could get a clear understanding where I'm coming from. I quickly want to recap this, y'all. I am bringing attentions to the United Nations for us to have another Samuel Pierce trial. Samuel Pierce trial was a trial that they gave when they were stealing that money before and no one never got arrested. We need another Samuel Pierce because Hillary and the Democratic Party's been stealing. The Democrat Party is the South that lost the war. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by them. They want to destroy America. So go to my page and you'll see that God definitely anointed and appointed me because I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. Okay, I don't have no education at all. All I have is the Holy Spirit. And I'm telling you, I walked through the valley of shadow of death. And the God put me there to be a spy and protect so we could be this day in the revelation. Who was Malcolm X but a ex-dope fiend? Okay, so stop judging where
how you gonna disrespect Malcolm X and his...
how am I disrespecting him when he was an ex-dope fiend that became a leader? That's not a disrespect. That's what
okay. You didn't finish your statement. Okay.
That's what the government.
Well, Miss Barbara, we already know about your past. So I get it.
Hey, believe me, check this out. Like I tell niggas today, my high is not having it, getting it, or using it. My high is just having it. That's why I survived. You know, God put me on top of the tables, but I could not consume it all in. Like Whitney and them was able to do. Like I would try to, but my body, like right now, I cannot drink alcohol. I want to, I buy it, but I can't physically put it down my throat. You understand? Please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Miss Barbara, before we get out of here, because I'm gonna get ready to end the show, there's a couple of people that said you're a mix between Wiley and Jaguar Wright. What do you think about that?
I think that Wiley is a very, very intelligent person, and I think that Jaguar Wright is a very intelligent person that got to stop lying that she was there. She got all the information from her man. He pillow talk and told her everything. So she's a genius, and she's intelligent, and she's know how to get that money. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. Jaguar Wright really wants them exposed. That's her thrive. You know, when they killed her man or whatever they did to her man, she just went nuts. You know, she not going to.
They never killed her boyfriend.
Well, whatever they did, whatever happened to him, however he left this earth, she went nuts, and she got you know, she ain't gonna stop. Now, Wiley, I would never speak to Wiley again, because if I do, I'm going to prison. I said,
when you going to prison?
I'm going to prison. I would never go on his panel again. I don't care about where the hell he at. I heard some briefly that he was in a nut house. Somebody locked him up in a nut house or something like that. No wonder those damn police keep coming to my house. They don't know that I love my police officers. Yo, my detectives don't even fuck with me.
Did you wish him well while he was in the crazy house, or?
I'm gonna call his doctor, and I'm gonna put the nail in the coffin. I know exactly what to say to keep that motherfucker in there.
Now, some people would think that you probably need a room right next to him in that crazy house.
Baby, I'm telling you, line them up. Come on, call them up. Call them up. Do it. I want you to.
Oh, Miss Barbara. Well, Miss Barbara, thank you.
Wait a minute. Our Lord Wiley been in there.
No, I think he's free now. Yeah, he out and about.
Oh shit!
He's not.
I gotta get him back in there. He threatened me. Let me call the Wiley show.
Oh my God, Miss Barbara, thank you for coming.
I think Wiley is threatening me.
Oh my God! Now he's gonna say I'm a part of a troll farm. Bye, Miss Barbara. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Miss Barbara. We love you. All right, y'all. Well, that's the end of our show. It was great, but it's time for bed now. Actually, shit, I'm a little hungry. Shit, you know they call me Fat Ass AT too. I'm gonna go get me a snack. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I seem like y'all like these late night lives, so I'll come back tomorrow. Well, I should say later today now. Again, I said happy birthday to Melanie, but I didn't say happy birthday to Lisa. AKA Harder Inspiration. It was Harder Inspiration's birthday today. Shout out to her. And shout out to Melanie. As you guys know, it was her birthday too as well. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all just be safe out there. Love one another. Be kind to one another. Marcella, if you watch this, Miss Barbara said it, not me. All right, y'all. We out of here. Deuces, everybody. Dang, where my outro at, y'all? Hold on. Where at? Hold on. Damn, I can't even find my outro. Here we go.